my name is Catherine Ferrer, and I'm doing my persuasive speech over overpopulation. The underlying cause of the reduction of the Earth's natural resources and the increase of the world's pollution is due to overpopulation. Overpopulation is the excessive reproduction in humans that the Earth can no longer support. In today's world, Joseph Simonetta states that overpopulation is creating enormous economic pressures at home while the standard of living plummets. Although there are many effects from overpopulation, the main consequences are the decreasing amounts of the Earth's natural resources, habitat destruction, and global warming. Furthermore, due to religions, money, and the decreasing amount of the Earth's natural resources, overpopulation is morally, ethically, and logically wrong. The difference from overpopulation from other lines of reproduction is that overpopulation is reversible. The only way that overpopulation can be prevented is if people teach themselves that the Earth cannot support them if people continue to reproduce at the present rate. All around the world today, overpopulation has become a major issue for the environment and people's lives. Overpopulation leads to the destruction of animals' habitats in overcrowded cities, which causes people to risk their lives just to stay healthy. Brian Walsh states that 1 billion people, that's 1 in 7, go hungry around the world today. With these numbers increasing every day, people's lives are at risk just from a growing population. Walsh states that global population will keep growing rapidly, albeit unevenly, for the next several decades, eventually reaching a level as high as nearly 11 billion or 8 billion by the year 2050. As overpopulation increases, the world's animals become at risk of habitat destruction and extinction. In a 2010 study, Walsh states that, on average, 52 species of mammals, birds, and amphibians move one category closer to extinction every year. Since the population is continuously increasing, humans are using animals' habitats for their own material needs, which is causing a period of historic extinctions, perhaps the sixth great extinction wave, said by Time magazine. These effects from overpopulation will continue to grow if people do not do anything about their excessive reproducing world. Overpopulation has created many global issues that, if it's not stopped, it could lead to destroying the environment and jeopardizing people's lives. There are many religions that believe in the growing rate of people around the world. Religions such as Mormons and Amish believe in having more than one spouse or marrying when they are young. Furthermore, in Zarina Patel's article, she says that experts believe that in regions like sub-Saharan Africa, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia, lack of access to family planning services, as well as cultural traditions that emphasize the role of women as childbearers, make large families the norm. These factors are one of many contributors to overpopulation. On the other hand, some religions say that it is wrong to engage in sexual activity before marriage, let alone have children. Catholicism is just one example of these types of religions. This aspect is one of many that prove that overpopulation is morally wrong. Many people may argue that there are no laws prohibiting the number of children one may have. Others may also argue that it is their religious belief to have as many children as God has planned for them. However, overpopulation is unfair to people who limit their family size to help growing families pay taxes. People who support this argument may also agree with Martin Rundquist when he says it is unethical for anyone to produce more than 2 children. Therefore, it is unethical for people to contribute to overpopulation. The Earth's natural resources, such as water and air, help support people's lives. Many people may argue that the Earth can support the growing number of people. In contrast, the growing population of humans is actually hurting the Earth. In many of today's countries, humans are, quote, paving over fields and forests with concrete and asphalt, mining the coal and iron necessary for steel production with all of its associated land degradation, and building and operating automobiles, trains, and airplanes that spew pollutants into the atmosphere, unquote. Not only are people causing harm to the Earth, but they are spending a lot of money just to keep humanity sustainable. For this purpose, it is logically wrong for the human population to over-reproduce. Furthermore, the consequences of overpopulation have been affecting the human population for a number of years. However, the causes of overpopulation have been a controversial issue since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution. There are many opinions of what may have caused the growing epidemic of overpopulation, but some of the main reasons are because of medicine, public health, and food distribution, said by Saucedo. There are many other causes, such as cultural shifts and cultural problems, which lead to overpopulation. Furthermore, overpopulation is still affecting people, animals, and the earth today due to pollution, habitat destruction, and other concerning issues. Consequently, the causes and effects of overpopulation have changed the world and will continue to do so if overpopulation is not stopped. Before the new advancements of medicines and vaccines, people did not know that diseases were spread through sickness and bad hygiene. But with the improvement of technology and medicines, less people died from illnesses and more people were being born. Also, due to the advancement of technology, people were beginning to live longer as a result of new inventions of, quote, plumbing, water access, and food distributions, otherwise known as public health, unquote, said by Salcedo. Additionally, the supply of food began to improve, which helped lessen the problem of hunger. These leading advancements are some of the prominent causes of overpopulation. The other leading causes to overpopulation are cultural shifts and problems. The world's population started to grow over 2 centuries ago, and it continues to grow today. Although the numbers may have been different then, today the world's population is higher than the staggering, quote, 7 billion people, unquote, said by Alton. This growing number is due to the cultural shifts from agriculture to information technology. There are also cultural problems that lead to overpopulation. For example, Chuck Burr states, "In the U.S., we teach our children about our culture's pilgrims, settlers, and manifest destiny, instead of teaching the truth of the theft of land and genocide of Native American people. If humans do not begin to teach children what the consequences are from the overreproduction rate, overpopulation will never end. These problems are just some of the leading factors to the cause of overpopulation." Although the causes of overpopulation are concerning, the effects from overpopulation are threatening to the Earth's environment and the world's population. The main effects from overpopulation are pollution, habitat destruction, and the jeopardizing risk of people's lives. Pollution is caused by the, quote, large population that pumps carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, creating global warming, unquote, said by Alton. Furthermore, many people's lives are being jeopardized because there needs to be more room in which to live. The overcrowding effect results in people to move into animals' territories, which leads to habitat destruction. While there are many effects from overpopulation, there are suggestions of solutions as well. Many suggest that proper education of children could help decrease the growing number of people in the world. Others may suggest conserving the Earth's natural resources and to lessen pollution. These ideas could possibly become the end to overpopulation. In conclusion, overpopulation is a growing issue that is affecting the Earth's natural resources, animals' habitats, and people all around the world today. Although overpopulation may have many sides of opinions, overpopulation is morally, ethically, and logically wrong. Furthermore, overpopulation was not only caused by the massive reproduction of people, but by the lack of education, advancements in medicines and technology, and cultural problems. Although there are many causes and effects of overpopulation, there are suggestions to help diminish overpopulation. In all, overpopulation is an issue that humans need to act upon now to restrain the growing number of effects overpopulation has on the world.